Testing, 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 testing! So I watched a lot of recaps, I've seen the memes, I've heard the buzzings, but it's time for me to give it a fair shot myself. I am watching Jennifer Lopez's This Is Me Now. Disclaimer, I first thought that this was another Amazon documentary, so I thought This Is Me Now was just a documentary of her life, like where she is now with her life. Boy, was I wrong. Not only is this a musical based on her album, like kind of this concept album, no, it is called The Greatest Love Story Never Told, about Miss Lopez's relationship with her then husband, Ben Affleck. And now I know that there are rumors spreading that they have separated and that they are calling it quits. However, I'm not here to judge these people as humans. The content that they make and put in front of me, that I'm here to judge. So without further ado, let's just watch this train wreck of a movie together. And yes, I know that she did release a documentary about the making of this movie. Maybe we'll do a part 2. I heard the song Rebound is good, so I will be the judge of that.
Electric chair.
This is an hour and 5 minutes, so okay, this is an easy commitment. Let's go. So I believe that this is her first album in 13 years, and well, she was doing kind of like an album tour, then rebranded because it wasn't doing very well, and rebranded it as a greatest hits tour, and then just kind of canceled the whole tour itself to focus on her family. That's all I know. Okay, here we go, guys. The tale, there's a book in this opening shot, and it says The Tale of Alita and Teru.
They tried to hide their romance, but their love shined too bright.
Oh Lord.
Like, if you're not keeping up, Alita is a red flower and Teru is now a hummingbird, okay guys? So he's like looking for her nectar, looking for her pollen. Right, so there's all these zodiacs in this shot, and I know that J-Lo loves astrology, or at least from what I hear about this film, and that Post Malone and Jane Fonda are like playing zodiac signs. Okay.
I know what they say about me.
This shot though, like how expensive was this shot? They're like driving a motorcycle on water, like Jesus did. This shot is gorgeous. Oh my God, it says Ben Affleck is the biker. Okay, hello Ben. Ben just wanted his Dunkin' Donuts and to keep his relationship private, but J-Lo said, no honey, we're gonna do this instead.
Friends, you become a disconnected survivalist spiritually.
Oh my God, is that Ben? Ew, what was that? Jump scare. So yes, that was Ben in that shot. Ben Affleck is a ridiculous blonde southern love guru, and J-Lo's This Is Me Now.
He's disguised as fictional TV personality Rex Stone.
This is Decider magazine, and this is the picture. I'm so disturbed, and it was literally just like a flash on the screen of just this shot. I think we're about to have our first musical number, so I want to get to the music. Let's listen. These dance moves are, they were a choice. I don't hate this first song. It's called Hearts and Flowers. Maybe it's the fact that there's like an explosion in the background and I can't really hear it that is impairing my judgment, but I kind of think this is a bop. I don't hate it. This concept is absolutely ridiculous. This is a dream sequence, and she is in this factory with all these other factory workers, and they're trying to prevent this giant like steampunk heart from exploding. And I think it's supposed to be a metaphor for like her heart, because it's unloved, it's on low, it's critical. Okay guys, I spoke too soon. This song is now grating on me. It's very repetitive. I guess it started strong and they had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Now she's in therapy, right? And Fat Joe is her therapist. In this therapy session, I could hear the clock ticking, and I'm telling you, if I was in that therapy room, I don't know if I would be able to continue. I couldn't focus with that clock ticking away. Go!
What sign is your wife?
Leo.
You guys fight a lot, right?
Oh my God, no way. There's literally like the name of the friends are the cynic, the idealist, the realist, the lover, the quiet one, the fighter. Be for real.
It's gonna be so bad.
Oh my God, Ben's back.
The number one question people asked was, what is love? As of today, the top 10 questions are, what should I watch? How do you like me now? Will I get laid?
Did he just say, will I get laid instead of laid? I'm not here to hate on anybody's accents. However, that's not Ben's real accent, so I can make fun of his attempt all I want. If that was his real voice, that would be another story.
And poop green.
Oh my god! He just said, why is my poop green? Ben, some of these questions. She wrote this and she had her man say that line and she's drawing a zodiac symbol on her window. What zodiac symbol is that? I like astrology, but I'm not smart enough. I don't remember. New man just spit in her bedroom. I think that's her bedroom. What is this glass house? And they're all in beige and I don't. Okay, trigger warning. This guy's violent.
Stop what?
I don't like this.
Huh? Someone on my mind got someone.
Another in a song. Absolutely not. They are not tied together. They are tied together doing a dance routine. Absolutely not. Especially with all that glass in that house. Like, I'm scared something's gonna break. I mean, other than her heart. This sounds like a Taylor Swift song. And when I put my finger on which song, y'all are in trouble now. All of her friends, or all of these dancers at least, are all like in little vignettes. Everyone's like tied up or tied to each other. And it's making me uncomfortable. J-Lo has cut the rope. She is running from Gilbert. I don't know what this guy's name is, new guy, but the actor's name is Gilbert, so that's what we are calling him. Gilbert, get out! It's kind of giving Dancing with Our Hands Tied. It's kind of giving Reputation, So It Goes. It's kind of giving that, but also no. Jennifer Lopez's scream has broken the house. Also, her character doesn't have a name, but it says here, Jennifer Lopez, artist. Okay, so now we have our celebrity cameos, and I was right, they all are playing zodiac signs.
The zodiacs represent the people who are watching you and commenting. The media, fans.
Okay, whatever that means.
So we have Trevor Noah is Libra, Jane Fonda is Sagittarius, Kim Petras is a Virgo, Keke Palmer, Scorpio. God, Post Malone is the Leo. Get out. I'm done. And he's wearing a big like lion on his coat. Sofia Vergara is Cancer.
She's smart. She's
beautiful.
She's smart. She's beautiful. J-Lo, this is your film. Did you write this line? Just trying to clarify. Oh, Jennifer Lewis, I forgot she was in this movie. She's Gemini, so there's two of her. Jay Shetty, Aries. You did not get Neil deGrasse Tyson in here. Taurus. I thought he was dealing with real space, not astrology. What's going on? How did you get Neil?
I got a phone call, and I said, what? They said, we want you to play an astrological constellation. I said, do you know who you're talking to?
We are the Zodiacal Council.
The Zodiacal Council is meeting to go over J-Lo's relationships and the relationship drama. Okay, this is Sadhguru and he is Pisces.
Sometimes I chew my hair.
Same.
You know what? You would look hot in bangs.
Leo. Always shooting your shot. If you could just get quiet for a while.
Jane Fonda is an Oscar winner. Sorry. I'm sorry. J-Lo has moved on with a new man who is proposing to her. Now we get this series of weddings and this song, sorry, Tony Bellissimo, husband number one. Okay, Tony. This song is called Can't Get Enough, and we get like a series of J-Lo with different men that she's marrying. So it's like a selection of different marriages. Listen, I love weddings, I love going to weddings, and like, come on, it's a party. If my best friend wants to get married 4 or 5 times, I'm going. I'm going every time. I'm gonna be having a good time. Okay, Derek Hough is here, so cringe. And apparently he like, I didn't want to talk too much about like the documentary behind the scenes, but apparently he was in an actual wedding, like in his friend's wedding, and he couldn't make filming, and she was just like, it's like a 1-day shoot, like call him.
I want you to call Derek, and we need him for like 1 or 2 days. It's a wedding, he's in a wedding. It's a wedding, he's not gonna give up his wedding. Whose wedding? I want you to call him.
And somehow they made it work. For some reason, one of her friends at this wedding keeps stealing stuff. She just put a plate in her purse. Like, excuse me?
Stop stealing.
Is that Trevor Jackson? Oh. Trevor Jackson number 3. Okay, Trevor, a job is a job, right? He probably got money, like a good chunk of cash.
He's very hot, and he has a good credit score.
That kind of ate though. Now we are at couples therapy with Fat Joe again, and it's a rotation with husbands 1 through 3. So we just had Derek Huff, and now Trevor Jackson is coming into the fold, and then, you know, they keep shifting. She's calling it quits with each of the men. Totally not important, but this pink coat, I want it. Why am I watching Jane Fonda, Keke Palmer, Post Malone, and company talking about Vanderpump Rules? How is this proving to me that Jen and Ben are meant to be together?
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
Honestly, Trevor Noah gives the performance of a lifetime. He can do no wrong in my eyes. Love that man. He's hot.
Oh no, he's hot!
So now her squad is throwing her an intervention because she can't be alone. And she walks in with a new man. So the friends say to her that she might be a, you know what, addict. Intimate, adult, fun addict, okay? Denial is not just a river in Egypt. I apologize. Not her reading each friend for filth. I mean, I guess an intervention this is like kind of a, I don't know, when you're being confronted, the normal reaction, I suppose, I've never been in this situation, is to start acting out. And she's like, mister, you haven't been in a relationship since 6th grade. You go from hookup to hookup. And I just, okay, like, you don't need to do that.
I never found you funny. I never found you entertaining. I never found you smart. I just found you annoying.
Fat Joe is back to tell our leading lady that this is not true love. So write that down.
Write that down, write that down!
So Fat Joe recommends that our star goes to Love Addicts Anonymous. Okay, not J-Lo watching The Way We Were and mouthing along. Memories from the corners of my mind. So we got Keke Palmer doing a Maya Angelou impression.
Maya Angelou ain't no punk bitch.
How does this illustrate to me the greatest love story never told? Now we're at J-Lo's first meeting of Love Addicts Anonymous. I feel like we're gonna get a song. Okay, so this guy at the beginning in the motorcycle incident, this is supposed to be Ben Affleck, and it's kind of like that was the broken heart that she had a long time ago, and she's been trying to fill that void with relationships and marriages. So this is supposed to be real life, how they dated how many so years ago and got back together. We're like halfway through, and it finally clicked for me. This song is called Broken Like Me. Let's see how we feel about it. I love her lipstick in this shot. I love it. I absolutely love it. The dog is running away. I would too. This is so cringe and creepy. I don't like it. You could tell that these dancers are talented, yet they give them this kind of choreography, and it's making me scratch my head a little. She said the title of the album and the title of the movie in the song. We love to see it. I love the chairlift at the end. We got a little Jewish wedding representation. Like, come on. Mazel tov, J-Lo. Mazel tov. Okay, now Jennifer is reading some love letters, and okay, I think Ben Affleck kept all of their love letters or something. J-Lo was like showing them around to like all her friends and the crew, and I don't think he liked that. So I think this scene is like partially based on that. And Ben Affleck is on the TV in his creepy Donald Trump wig. Oh, she's burning the love letters? I'm so confused. There's an indoor fire and there is an outdoor storm, and she looks gorgeous. Particularly in this shot with like all the hair wet. Like, she's so stunning. I spoke too soon. This next outfit is actually terrible. I'm sorry. I mean, she's a beautiful lady no matter what, but this outfit is terrible. So, her friend, the Cynic, aka Mike the Cynic, is now getting married. And J-Lo does not know what to do or what to believe anymore. Everything is all topsy-turvy.
Everything's all topsy-turvy now.
She is back in therapy talking about a new dream that she's had where her younger self confronts her and says that she didn't get enough love. And she's like, from mom and dad? And then the little her is like, no, from you. Not enough self-love. Preach it. Love yourself before you can love somebody else. RuPaul!
Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen?
Okay, so we have another song, and it is the title track. This is me now. Sorry, this is me ... now, and she's kind of singing it to her younger self. And honestly, this is the most navel grazing. This is just so not it. I'm sorry. What's the word? Self-importance. Yeah, this is the most like self-important, like cringe fest I've ever seen. My favorite line of this song is, took some lefts, now we're right here where we belong.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
So in this song number, like the factory from the beginning scene is all filled with roses and everything is fine. Because that was the love that JLo was searching for herself. This number is way too long because they added just another dance break at the end. I'm sorry. The Zodiacal whatever council is all lit bright. They all have to wear sunglasses. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. This is like one of those movies that it's like a high watch. Like you need to be intoxicated. And I'm sober girly, so I'm raw dogging this for y'all. Neil deGrasse Tyson is doing his kind of scientific spiel here. We get this uncomfortable shot of polar bears kissing, like it's a whole mess. This last song is called Midnight Trip to Vegas. I mean, I think this is the last song. Let's hope. And it honestly is like a Melanie Martinez energy. Is this supposed to be like her wedding to Ben or something? Also, since this was supposed to be like the greatest love story never told, I'm not really getting much about their love story like together. I'm just kind of getting like her self-discovery. So, confused? Ha, it was supposed to be a big old fake out because it's actually her friend, the Cynic's wedding, not her wedding. Did not see that coming. So like, these visuals and the cinematography, everything is like beautiful, right? But it's kind of giving post-apocalyptic. There's something just like too high def, too futuristic about it. It gives me the heebie-jeebies, the hibbity-jibbities, if you will. Okay, so now we get the song Hummingbird, and it's JLo singing in the rain moment. We are getting her Under My Umbrella Ella moment. It is her singing in the rain. Oh, I said that. But you know what I mean? Like, she's dancing, singing in the rain.
Glorious feeling.
Looking for a sign. The sign is the hummingbird, you know, from the earlier tale that we heard, that's kind of like flowing throughout the roses and the red flowers, not the roses, excuse me, the red flowers and the hummingbirds. And I feel like we get another appearance from Ben Affleck coming soon. This is my least favorite song. It's honestly terrible. I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie, there were a couple songs I was like, okay, these aren't terrible, but at the end of the day, nothing sticks with you. And I'm not gonna be like thinking about these songs and singing them later. Does that make sense? Like nothing is gonna be an earworm, and I'm not gonna be coming back to this album anytime soon, but this is the worst one. I don't like the song. No appearance from Ben, yet we still have hope. As JLo says, never give up, Joe. We get an appearance from Fat Joe in the rain, and I don't know why that scene is in here. Not her with a hummingbird tattoo. The story was supposed to be Taru was the hummingbird and Alita was like the flower. So in this shot we get Ben Affleck, but it's not like Ben Affleck, we don't see his face, and he's wearing the flower in his little suit jacket, and JLo has the hummingbird. So it's like, role reversal, oh my god, she was the hummingbird all along. This story has so many stories that it's hard to follow it, you know what I'm saying?
If 2 + 2 is 4, right? And 5 + 5 is 10, okay. What the fuck is this?
It's over! Directed by Dave Meyers. Dave, I'm gonna level with you. We need to reevaluate some of your career choices. I'm sure you got paid a pretty penny, but however, I don't know if you want your name on this because yikers. Again, what do I know? I am just a girl in front of my computer voicing my opinions about this film that I personally thought was crapola. But I hope you enjoyed. Final thoughts. The title says all there is. I watched the movie, so you don't have to. Please don't waste your time on this. I hope we got a few good laughs. Yeah, the album is nothing to remember, and the movie is just, yeah. So let me know in the comments if you want me to do a part 2 and watch the behind the scenes documentary, because I will do that for you. I will do it for you because I love you all so much. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and subscribe here and to my website. Everything is in the episode's description. This is Rio, aka the hot child in the city, signing off.